Hi everyone, I'm Vijay Anand. Today we're talking about a topic that's close to my heart, and that is about diversity and inclusion. Employee networks. So we're going to talk about employee networks and we're going to talk about the next generation. So before I get started, I want to welcome all of you to the show. I'm looking forward to an engaging conversation. Swati, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So how has the journey been for NGN here in India so far?
So Vijay, NGN has always been seen as a highly motivated, energetic, and passionate group.
Right.
We have been contributing to strengthen the other initiatives which are taken up by other communities as well.
Correct.
So it was really a learning experience till now. So we learned how to drive things, how can we contribute to other initiatives, strengthening them.
Right.
And then, though we had a vast focus last year when NGN was launched, so this year we are basically focusing on the ethics of great place to work, as in how can we drive things. So I'm really passionate about it and looking forward for how can I drive things here.
Correct. Beautiful. Thank you, Swati. Pranay, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Vijay.
So what are the expectations, from the NGN community? What does NGN want?
So basically, if you see, NGN was a group of enthusiasts like young people. So one of the expectation was to meet like-minded people,
Right.
take their energy, focus it towards building NGN towards a very vibrant network across Intuit,
Right.
across all the communities. Also, another idea was to take this further and put our efforts towards innovation and making it, the innovation driven through NGN.
Hi, Shashank.
Hi, Vijay.
Welcome to the show. So Pranay talked about what NGN wants. Now, what are your ideas in terms of how to drive engagement?
So Vijay, to drive engagement, we have broken down it into several verticals. So what we have done is that there is one vertical called brand and communication.
Brand and communication.
So in this we will through social media, Facebook, Twitter, holding NGN videos, we will create a brand for the NGN. We will try to connect to the NGNers and say that this is what we are.
Right.
Second is we are the technical excellence, which is a very important aspect both as a company wise and for the next generation. We will hold talks. With leaders that how we can assess, we can work with them. Second, we will work with the dev community, that how can we to create events, do more on the technical side. And then the third vertical is the career side, career growth. We will have so what we are planning is to have talks with the leaders. They can have motivating talks. We are introducing a new concept of allies. So NGN, as it is said, that it is the next generation, maybe till 30 or 35. But the experience is not there. So for the experience part, we would be going beyond that. We're going to the higher leadership, which can guide us through, help us in a career growth. Then on the fun event side, we will be having socials, fun events. That is another vertical which we are aiming at. And the last one is the sports one, which is, so we'll have that sports events. So that is another which we are planning to do. So we have broken down this into these verticals and we will be driving events.
Sounds very exciting, when you have both, it's all about the brand and promotions, but you're focused on technical excellence, you're focused on, mentoring and the whole concept of allies, having leaders help you grow. And I love the fun aspect too. I'm sure that's going to be make the community a big hit, right? Thank you, Shashank. Hi, Ritra and Gopi. Welcome to the show. Now let's talk about, now that we've heard, from Shashank and Pranay about what we're actually planning to do, how can we partner as a leadership team and how can we help you be successful?
Another thing that we could do here in IDC and the leadership team could help us in doing is letting the managers and the team leaders to inculcate the culture of NGN within their own teams. They could resonate the thoughts and the vision that we have as NGNers in their own teams, so that the new generation of talent that is coming up in their own teams, they all see the same vision that we all have, and they all start to take participation in all the activities that we have planned.
How about you, Gopi?
I'd like to talk about the RDP program,
right?
The Rotation Development.
Yes.
Program. So that's a key aspect where, as a new joinee, you're learning things in one team, and in parallel you can learn so many new things as an RDP intern or something in the other team as well.
Right.
So that will give a well-rounded perspective of the company.
So are you proposing that we launch or initiate an RDP program here?
Yeah.
Very nice.
For NGNers.
I love that challenge, I think, both of you have talked eloquently about, the importance of the leadership connect, with the NGN community. Now, why is this network very important? It's important because we are, right, both our customers and our talent actually reflect this network. And therefore, it's very important to make sure that we've got a vibrant network within the company. Youthful exuberance leads to greater innovation. It leads to activities and initiatives that make this a highly engaged place. And how do we tap into that exuberance is going to be key to our success. And that's why we're talking about NGN. I'm actually making a call to all of you in Intuit India to help make this community successful, because this community is indeed not just the microcosm of who we are at Intuit, but also the future of who we are as a great place to work and as a great company. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Shashank. Thank you, Pranay. Thank you, Swati, Aritra, and Gopi for coming to the show.